giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Straight to Tape. My name is C. Perry II, the Mr. Fantastic of podcasting's Fantastic Four. First, the comedian, professional joke slang, Tico the Gallo. What's good, Tico?
Tico, how you feel? With my fingers. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Well, the with my fingers joke. I mean that's where we're going with today. The with my fingers joke.
You know what? Thank you, P. I didn't have anything to go with today, but you know what? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, today you will get the finger. Maybe two if you're nice.
Perry, you did that.
Yeah, I know.
You did that
I,
because he
I
was done.
know. I know. I apologize. I apologize. It happens from time to time. I get caught up. Anyway, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, the first lady of S2T, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. What's good, Kate?
What's up, y'all? It's Keisha with a Y, aka Hip Hop Mom, aka I need somebody to fix my computer, mom, and your mom's favorite mom.
Oh, that one deserved the two wings. Okay, I see you. I
Yeah,
see you.
fix
I
my
see
computer.
Yo,
you. I
yo,
see
um, shout out to Reg
you. Uh-huh.
and that deputy dog he got sitting in his day, yo.
Oh, wow,
Yo,
that is ill.
Reg,
That is ill,
big
Reg.
ups,
Yeah,
big ups,
yeah, yeah.
Reg.
Yeah.
Yo,
Deputy dog.
deputy dog. Got to be more careful. Go ahead, man. I'm
I
sorry.
love that.
I
I
just had to
love
give him a
that.
shout out on that one.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, our social media assassin for the double deuce for 3 more weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Rob the Actual. What is good, Rob?
I thought he forgot. I thought he forgot,
No,
Key.
you know better. You know better. You know better.
Oh
You know
man.
what we doing on the last show of the year. You know what we doing.
Oh my
Toast
gosh,
up,
man.
nigga. Toast up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so anyway, man, it's your boy in the building, man. Ready to get this show on the road. Eagles 11-1. You know what I'm saying? We doing good. And I'm over here chilling with my homie, Darth
Oh, God.
Vader.
you
Yes, my apprentice.
gave him his
Yes.
you gave him his little
Yeah, yeah,
saber
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Check
everything.
check it out. Check it right in your face. Right in your face.
You know,
Hella
you were in
pause.
heaven right now, in
Hella
pure
pause.
heaven.
Saber all in your face. Just get it.
Come on now, come on now.
Just
Keep on,
just
Really?
come on.
Really? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Ah, yeah, he'd be breathing a little bit faster than that, you know.
right.
My goodness. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're back from our
I just
holiday.
noticed, man. I'm sorry, dog.
Go ahead,
I
go ahead.
just
What,
noticed, man.
what,
Vader
what?
had a sleep apnea mask on. God, no.
Before they had the little
Boy,
handy day. Can you
boy,
imagine how much it was to clean that shit? That shit was
God, dog, man. All right,
ridiculous,
my
love.
bad, dog. My fault, Pete. Yeah.
Can no. Can you picture the number of people that got choked out when they didn't clean Vader's hose correctly?
Right.
Man, what the hell
Hmm.
you talking about, bro? You know exactly what you needed, right? A Jawa finger.
See?
Oh God, oh God. Look, ladies
Here
and
we go
gentlemen.
with the
Yeah,
fingers again.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a fun show for you tonight. The homies Nasty Fruit is in the building. In the building. In the building. Now, of course, as always, you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. The audio version of Straight to Tape, which is powered by Acast, you can find on all of your favorite podcasting platforms, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, Straight to Tape. All right. Make sure you're following us on all of our social media platforms, IG, Facebook, Twitter, Straight to Tape. Make sure you go over to our YouTube channel, S2T Media. Hit that subscribe button and be in tune with your favorite podcasting people. All right. Now, before we get jumping, before we
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah,
jumping,
yeah. Before we get jumping, if you're
before we get
watching live, you know what I'm saying, check in the comments section and drop a heart on the broadcast wherever you're watching, man. So yeah, go ahead, P.
yeah, before we get jumping, how was the holiday, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, it was
Mine
cool,
was
man.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
It was my family's holiday, first Thanksgiving or holiday back under the same roof since COVID
Nice.
started because my parents do not play with this shit. I haven't been inside my parents' house to just like chillax since before COVID. So
Wow.
we did it at my sister's house. We all took like COVID tests that morning,
Nice,
um,
nice.
and made sure everything was cool. My mama cooked a little bit, brought it over. We did like a potluck thing. We had a pretty good spread. And ate and came home. Although I'm now used to like not having to leave my house, but it was fun.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, it was good. It was low key, man. You know what I'm saying? So, just chilled out with family. You know what I'm saying? So it was all good. It was a good, easy, low key holiday. So thankful for that. It was cool.
Tigo.
I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I just had a good old traditional Thanksgiving. I went to my neighbor's houses, which are white, and ate with them. And I gifted their children with smallpox coochie kente cloths and took their land. And let's just say I own, like, you know what I'm saying, like 2/3 of the cul-de-sac right about now.
Oh,
So
word.
it's very, 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 very traditional.
Mm.
Yes.
Well, look. Yeah, I mean, I look had a great time with the family. Did some cooking, did a lot of drinking while cooking. It was a whole lot of fun.
It
It was
was.
really a
This
whole lot
dude.
of fun. What?
So let me tell y'all about this dude Perry, man.
Oh,
This
Please
here we
tell the
go.
dude,
story. Tell the story.
everybody in on the S2T panel, you know what I'm saying, in the group chat. We minding our business on Thanksgiving, man. This dude felt the need to update us minute by minute on every drink he had
The
for
cooking and
Thanksgiving Day.
Hour
drinking.
by
The cooking
hour.
and drinking. That was the special part about it.
I'm on drink
Okay.
number one. What time was that, Rob? Like
It was like
10?
10 o'clock in the morning.
It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Mm-hmm.
like 10. I'm on drink number one. We like, bruh,
Okay.
it's early. Look, don't embarrass my goddaughter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was minute. But so you were on drink number five, and it wasn't even what.
I think it was like 1 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah,
See
it
what I'm
was around
saying?
12:30.
Yeah.
See
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
But he didn't burn anything because I
Nope.
kept sending
Nope.
burnt food and
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
gifts in the chat. He
Nah,
didn't burn
but yeah.
anything.
But it was good. But yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. And the next day, when the ABC store opened up, I had to go get another bottle of bourbon because I had finished the other bottle off the day before.
See,
Tisk,
I'm
tisk,
just saying. I'm
tisk.
just saying. I'm just saying.
get
Okay.
help, get
Yeah.
help, P.
But look, before we get started, I got to give a shout out. I got to give a major, major shout out to family, to a friend of the show, that being the rough rider of Southern Soul, A.G. Thomas. Okay, A.G. Thomas did, yo, he just dropped a new video for his song "The One Two," written and produced by, by the legendary Mike City.
Guess who's the star of the video, y'all?
Jeez,
Dancing ass
you know
Tico.
what? You know what? It's funny that you bring that up. I wonder who the star was.
So will you hit me with your one to step in with the ladies? 'Cause afterwards I want to get it right and go practice making babies. Hey, hey, Mr. DJ, appreciate you looking out.
Tico
Definitely.
from the
You
front.
know,
You
as you
saw the
as you
back
as
of
you
his jacket. You saw his hand and the beard that he was holding. I mean, it was. I mean, yo. It was like Suge Knight's speech at the Source Awards. I mean,
Did he?
seriously, it
You
was.
did he
You know
bopped
what I'm
all over the
saying?
fucking
For
video.
real.
let me tell you,
I, I'm in the video too, yo. By the way,
let me tell you, I've said it
I
before.
was hoping not.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You all talk it, I live it all day, every day. That just wasn't a video of me just dancing, just being in the
That's what we
video.
be doing every
That's
Sunday,
just
all
what
day,
I
every
be
day, every
doing
Sunday.
all day, every day. That was just me and just raw form. So
Definitely a Mike City track. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
definitely
That,
yes,
Mike
Yeah.
that shit
City
is
definitely,
track.
fire.
definitely.
It
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is
is.
definitely Mike
joint,
City.
yo. I'm
You know what I'm
telling you,
saying?
yo. It's a
Yeah,
it's a it's a bopper, son.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
bopper.
bop.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
yes,
bop.
It's a
yes,
bopper,
And
son.
yes.
It's
shout
a
out to the
bopper,
homie
man.
AG. You know what I'm saying? So
You know you're
yeah,
gonna get the show sanction for playing all that song, but we'll
Yes,
continue
sir.
on.
right.
Most
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
we're gonna get it.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
be
get a
sanctioned.
strike.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
probably.
sanctioned
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, probably. AG said it was okay, so I just said, you know what? Let's give him some love. I don't care.
Hmm.
So, but ladies and gentlemen, you know how we like to get the show started. We like to take a look at, the trending topics and stories, across the spectrum over the past week or so, in a section of the show that we call the headline grab. So, where should we start? You know something? Let's start.
Grab 'em
Let's
by the
start
headline.
here. Let's start here. Attack on power stations leave thousands without power. And you think this would have been in some metropolitan area, but no, no, no. This was in Moore County, North Carolina. So
Sanford, what? Sanford,
that's
Carolina
like,
Pines.
that's, yep, Southern Pines.
I mean, not Carolina, Southern Pines.
Southern
Yeah,
Pines, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Carolina Pines is a neighborhood.
Carolina Pines.
but yeah, this Saturday, um, two power stations in Moore County were shot up with bullets. All right, shot up with literal bullets. Okay, knocking the power out of most of the county. Uh,
35,000 people.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the people losing power. I'm laughing at Perry's stupid ass. You know what I'm
As
saying?
Shot it
opposed
with
as opposed to
bullets,
Shot
the
me up
Nerf
with bullets. I'm
darts,
so sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm not laughing at the people, yo.
as
or
opposed
the
to
or the
spitballs.
Yeah, exactly.
jungle
Like,
juice,
yeah,
as in a
exactly.
club. Oh, that's not very correct. I shouldn't say that.
With BB guns. No, no. Yo, I got you. I got you. All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh.
Contain yourself, man.
I mean, really, really, really. Um, most of the county isn't expected to be back up and running until tomorrow. I heard some of the ETA being on Thursday. I
Hmm.
do know the sheriff of Moore County did refer to this initially referred to this as a criminal act. What say you, my panel?
Well, now they're referring to it as an attack, um, which is updated language. I've been all deep down into the internet rabbit hole that is this whole thing, right? So
Hmm.
apparently there was a drag show scheduled for Saturday in Moore County. I forget which city. It might have been Southern Pines. A particular person, white, female, I was directed towards her page, and basically, she was standing up against this drag show, keep downtown, wherever in Moore County, family friendly. Um, then a few hours later, she posts, "The power's out in Moore County, and I know why." Um, it's rumored that And I'm assuming these are people that like from the comments on these posts because she made her page public and was like, if I like I'm not going to hide. She claims to be a Christian, and of course, the in the comment section was dragging her ass, most of them. Um, but from the comments, from these people who actually live in Moore County, from what I could tell, like she's ex-military. Nobody liked her in the military. Saw that a couple of times.
Okay.
She participated in January 6th. This rumor allegedly. Um, and she's just one of those all-around fundamental Christians. And I also read a few times she don't even live in Moore County, so she's probably wherever she is, she's got power right now. But the news is not, or the sheriff's office is not. Now the FBI, Homeland Security are involved, along with the local police, Moore County Police, and so we'll see what comes out. Someone who I know that knows the person that one of the people that organized the drag show said that they had been getting like harassing phone calls and threats and stuff if they continued on with the show. But they did continue on with the show. When the lights went out in the middle of their show, everybody lit up their phones, lit up the room with their phones, and they continued and did and had a good time. So
You
cheers
know,
to
you
that.
know. First of all, Key, I don't know. I've been to a couple of raves, and I know, you know what I'm saying. You know those a lot of glow sticks going on. So I don't think you're really gonna stop the party.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm,
Yeah, a
mm-mm.
lot of glow sticks and a
You ain't
lot of,
never
you
gonna
know what I'm
stop no
saying.
party now. If they want to
No, you
party, they're
know
gonna party.
exactly.
I
So
had a
you know
party and
they,
a whole tornado was hitting Raleigh,
yeah,
and we still party.
that's
So
what's up.
yes,
So it is
you
what
ain't
it
gonna
is.
stop no party. But so they're super tight lipped, and that same person that knows the one of the people that put on the drag show, um, also said that he's glad that the FBI and Homeland Security are involved now because a lot of people who are doing the investigating native to Moore County are part of this whole I don't even know what to call it organization
Hmm.
as well. So that's a good point made. We've seen this movie before, right? We've seen it.
A couple of times in a couple of different ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
in fact, Rob, I know you know when we were talking before the show,
Mhm.
this is not really a new occurrence per se.
No, this actually happened very similarly. I don't know about the circumstances. I don't think it was a drag show. I think it was just some people that were motivated to try to uh,
I'm
interrupt
angry.
the, you know, what I'm saying they're angry or whatever. They wanted to interrupt the, interrupt things, interrupt the grid. So they shot up a an electric substation. Actually, a couple of them in California back in 2013,
Hmm.
and they shut down power for a good amount of time there. And I don't know what the circumstances were or the motivation at the time. And another similar attack was thwarted. I want to say earlier this year in Ohio, and now you have Moore County. So I mean, you know, uh, I'm not Mr. Conspiracy Theorist, but people are saying, well, it's a rehearsal for something larger, like they want to try to, uh, I don't know, like I said, a dress rehearsal for something larger, for you know what I mean. So they're putting the, I'm hearing the domestic terrorism label
Mhm.
being bandied about, regarding this thing. So it's something to look at.
Yeah, definitely. And what this is also bubbling to the top. You remember when Y2K was imminent? So lots of companies, because of that fear of what was going to happen, started the whole movement of business continuation plans. So that is what I mean. Some companies had them, but it became a really big thing with Y2K looming. to keep your like make a plan to keep your business going. And this attack in Moore County and those probably that Rob mentioned, and there's also been some cyber attacks on public resources, right? That
Mm-hmm.
never make it to the consumer side. They never affect the consumer side. But these things are bringing to light how important that infrastructure is and how important it is to protect that infrastructure. So I think over the next year, 2 years, you'll start to see parts of budgets going to protecting, actually putting shit in place to protect these things. Whether it's the computer part of it and all that stuff, or the actual physical infrastructure pieces.
Yeah, where funds should have been there in the first
You know,
place.
reactive, not
I mean, but
proactive.
think about it though. Think about it though. Yeah, it's out. It's random out here. You know what I'm saying? When they put that shit out here, it was so randomly out there that you know what I'm saying. Shit, I didn't even know. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you know, so probably like security on that note. Minimum at best. You know what I'm saying? Flashlight,
Yep.
motherfucker, and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk around, but because it's out there. Well, nobody was thinking like that, or probably were, but nobody was,
Nobody
trying.
was listening.
Nobody's
Right.
listening.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So all of a sudden, say, hey, you know what? Pow. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. But you're right. So we're going to see some up in security. We're going to see up in security. We're going to see up in and
Pow.
and and and,
Whoa.
and, and how to get the power up much quicker. Because I'm thinking like, okay, it's one thing if like a piece blows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can just go in and pull that piece out, replace that piece, but you got a fucking bullet hole. You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
pieces. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you probably have to replace a whole bunch of shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And,
So
and in something like this, you're talking about not just one power station, multiple power stations. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
true.
uh, you know, which is an attack, which is a coordinated attack. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not like the blueprints aren't out there, ladies and gentlemen. The blueprints are, you can find the blueprints on
There
how
you
to
go.
knock out a substation
Don't
online.
Google it. Don't
Don't
right now.
Google it
Is
though.
not the good
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to Google it.
yeah, yeah. Look, if we got any anarchists that are watching the show right now, do not go to Google and look it up. Okay,
Don't Google
even
it right now.
yeah, yeah. Even if you're just curious, don't
Yeah. No.
Google it right
Mm-mm.
now because you know them people will be at your door.
Go to the library and Google it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
can we ask this question out loud? And we probably do not have an answer to it. Who the fuck gets mad at a drag show and decides to disable a whole county for a week and then think they're not going to get caught unless they have people on the inside? See, we've seen this movie before. We've seen this movie before.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You
I,
disabled a whole county
uh,
because you were mad at a drag show, allegedly.
I mean,
closeted militia people.
sometimes back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You ever watch those movies, if they wanted to put, maybe they just thought they was going to get rid of you know what I'm saying, the city. They were like, yo, that power, bet you the fucking city power grid, so, they wanted to pull the lever and shit, back in the day. But that didn't happen. So they were like, yo, let's shoot that shit. That's probably, you know what I'm saying, downtown. This right here is downtown. Let's shoot downtown. Pow. And didn't know that these motherfuckers did what they fucking did. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jed was
it's
stupid. He was drunk.
it's crazy, man. Like who would do that? I mean, if we were to really attach some weight to this alleged person of interest, because I don't even think she was named a person of interest officially,
Mm-mm,
but
mm-hmm,
allegedly she was investigated by the police. But if you go on her website, oh no, her website, her Facebook page, she's one of those really, really spooky, fundamentalist Christian type people.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Christian
saying?
type.
What I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
I get
mean,
it.
you know what I'm saying? One of the real extremist types. That's what I mean. You know what I
That
mean?
blame all their bullshit on religion. Continue.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. My whole thing is again, even if you don't agree with the lifestyle, if they were having a drag show, if it didn't affect you in any way, keep it scrolling, keep it moving,
Right. Hmm.
just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any interest in being there, you're not gonna go. I didn't even know it was a damn drag show. That's how
Exactly.
far removed I
Yeah.
am. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's not bothering me
Remove,
anymore.
right. Remove yourself and move on with your life. But right now, it's
All I know is if you're out there, you're trying to protest a drag show, they're not gonna hear you because all they hear is. So
And
there's no way that
on.
On
there's
that
all
note,
you can never
Yep.
hear
Tico.
anything
That's a
that is.
rave. That's not a drag show.
Yeah,
Let's
really.
go on to the next
Yeah,
topic.
yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that because the next topic has actually been dominating social media since since the word got out that Coach Deion Sanders, after the SWAC championship, informed his team that he was leaving
No.
Jackson State and moving on to the University of Colorado. And this has caused, let's just say this, I have seen so many
Angry.
think pieces and posts from each side regarding Deion Sanders, who, okay, Jackson State was his first uh, college head coaching job. Actually, it was his first college coaching job. He led them to a 20 25 and 5 record over 3 years. Two back-to-back SWAC championships, two back-to-back appearances in the celebration bowl. Last year against South Carolina State, and this year against me and Rod's beloved North Carolina Central University.
yep. December
Um,
16th,
December, yep,
16th, right? Yeah.
yep, the weekend of December 16th. Um, and yeah, a lot you have a lot of voices from both sides. Okay, happy that he got the job and is moving on to a Power 5, Power 5 school, and others that have referred to him as a sellout.
And on both sides, like we were discussing earlier, wherever you fall in this argument, if you think he should have stayed, you think that more work should have been done, if you think he did everything he could and he laid the blueprint for somebody to come after him and continue what was, what he put down. If you feel like he should, he should not have gone to Colorado, University of Colorado. If you think that was like again a sellout move, anyway, wherever you land, like I said, I'm not of the school of thought that he's a sellout per se. My thing is, like Perry said, there are think pieces all over all over social media, all over the internet, excoriating him either way for either for either thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think there are a lot of people talking at each other, and nobody's listening. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Because
a lot
there
of
are
emotion involved.
it's a lot of emotion. There are compelling reasons on either side, but nobody's listening. Nobody's coming to the middle. Everybody's like, I'm sick of all these opinions on Coach Prime, and then they'll render their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Right,
yep.
yeah.
It's dumb as hell. And like one of my friends said earlier, it's the beauty of social media, and and I said it's also the ugly of social media. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So I don't know where you guys stand on that.
I
Um,
Go
Key.
ahead, P.
No, no, go ahead, Key. Go ahead.
Um, it's a job, y'all. If you've ever had more than one job, you had a reason for leaving the job that you left. Um, After the news broke, a couple of days later, it was revealed that this man was spending his own money, like not just the contacts that he made with American Airlines or Michael Strahan hooking them up with some suits or like
Nike. Nike.
Nike,
Yeah.
Under Armour, those connections that he made because of who he is. He was spending money out of his own salary, out of his own pocket to do things for this school. Um, from my understanding, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because you know this is not my vein at all, but um, as part of his deal, he was supposed to receive revenue as the revenue increased from however, and he was not getting that money. Have y'all heard that or read that?
I, well,
I
I, I've
yeah.
I've
Go ahead,
heard
P.
that. I've heard that, but um, and I'll say this, Key. I like what you said about it's just a job. Okay.
Not just
No,
though, because
no, no,
I'm
no.
there are certain people in this world that don't care whether they get fulfillment from wherever they work, wherever pays them. I'm not one of those people. So I go to a job, I use it like you're not going to stay somewhere forever. And if you are, you're
Exactly.
happy there, right? That's your
Exactly.
decision. But if you
Exactly.
remove all of these layers of emotion and and hatred because this man stayed somewhere for a few years, if he only brought more attention to HBCUs, then he would have done enough, right?
Yeah.
And he did that. More attention, not saying initial attention, because I read comments, oh, Central being playing
Mm,
on ESPN, blah blah
I
blah.
was about
He
to say,
did
yeah.
mhm.
him in that space,
Hmm.
and the things that he was saying when he was on that platform brought more attention to HBCUs generally as a
Yeah.
whole. You cannot dispute that
No,
at
you
all.
you can't. You can't. And actually, I want to pick up on the job portion. Okay. Now, now this is just taking it back. All right. When uh Jackson State was the first school that hired Deion Sanders. He interviewed for three other head coaching
Exactly.
positions at the college
Exactly.
level, with one of them
Exactly.
being his alma mater, Florida State. Okay,
Exactly.
and he did not get hired. Jackson State took a chance with
Exactly.
Deion to give him the position. Deion needed that experience on the on the college level as a head coach. He would not be a assistant coach on someone else's program. They gave him that opportunity. In giving him that opportunity, he did bring, he brought more eyes to the to
Ex-
HBCUs because of his
exactly.
celebrity. Now,
Exactly, P.
now, whenever
Exactly.
you guys get a chance, all right, I want you to look for huge fan of this man,
Huge, huge,
Bomani
huge.
Jones. Bomani Jones, he was on CNN this morning, and I'll be honest with you, he hit a lot of the things that I was thinking about on why people feel, why people feel the way they do, and refer to the word sellout. Okay, because when Deion Sanders got there, he sold everybody on a dream. And that dream was to expand the footprint and get that attention back to the to HBCU programs, more in particularly Jackson State, because the players that he was able to get recruitment wise and transfer portal wise were coming to Jackson State not because they wanted to be at Jackson State, but because they wanted to play for him. Even if you take out, even if you take out the fact that Jackson State is a HBCU, okay, this is actually no different than a coach that got a job at a mid-level school at a at a Richmond, okay, or at a at a North Dakota State, a school that played on what used to be referred to as Division 1A is now referred to as the football subdivision. These aren't the schools that are going to bowl games, okay, that are going to the bowl games that you get to in a Power 5 conference. He was given that opportunity to build to build his resume, build his reputation, and then move on to a bigger job. Now it is questionable that Colorado is a bigger job. They just came off of a 1-11
Exactly.
season, all right, and they haven't been good in the Pac-12 since the Bill McCartney days, which was about 20 years ago. But
Well,
they're
P,
giving him that opportunity, and when you take the HBCU portion out of it, it's no different than any other coach
P.
going for a bigger position.
All right, P. All right,
Uh-huh.
okay. I feel you on that note.
Uh-huh.
But what I want you to do, dog, what I want you to do, I want you to take that same energy that you got for your brothers in them Kappas at Central, your brothers.
Uh-huh.
Take that same love and put it to what it is. Let's not think that this is not a culture. He, you know what I'm saying? He did come in and he did give them a boost. But let's not bullshit and then think that it was the right time for both parties,
Yeah.
right? Because Dion definitely had no coaching skill. He
Mm-hmm.
had no
No,
coaching
no college.
experience.
No,
No
he
college
coached.
experience. I mean,
He
I mean,
coaches a
come
high
on,
school.
come on,
He
come
was
on,
a
come
high
on. I
school
mean, come on,
coach.
high school. He got high school, but all right, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. So I mean, that's high school.
You got to start
Motherfucker,
somewhere.
you gotta
You got to
start
start
somewhere, right?
somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere, right? All right. So they gave him a chance, but don't sleep on Jackson State. Like you know what I'm saying? They was already selling out shows. He didn't. You know what I'm saying?
All
He already
right.
had an audience when he came to ESPN. He already had a package.
Yeah, he had a
He
package. I'll
he
say this.
already had he already had a package already there. He already had a package already set there. Now I'm just going like I'm just saying I'm just saying this right here. I'm not saying that he's a seller, and I understand exactly what you're saying, but I'm screaming on this part right here. I want people to understand and see that when you in one of these, you know what I'm saying, these colleges. I went to St. Aug. You all went to Central. You all know how yo love Central. It's a culture, right? He
It
came
definitely
in,
is a culture, Tico.
he,
But
and
most of the
then
people that are
he
making
came
these
in.
bullshit comments didn't go to Jackson State.
Right. But I'm saying though, I'm saying that he came in, and I think that more or less that the people that you know what I'm saying Jackson State are feeling that the way that he left was kind of fucked up.
What
You know
way?
what I'm saying?
If you
I
want to
mean,
leave your job, you give
no,
a fucking 2 weeks notice,
I feel you on that. I
and then
feel
you
you
go
on
to the
that.
next job because
I
you've fulfilled your duties at this job. You've done your absolute best every day, and you're ready to make a change. This can be boiled down to as simple as that. People are folding in, and I didn't go to an HBCU, so I don't have that love that y'all have. I love my people, but I'd be
it,
damned if
but
I'm not going to just
it's
share.
it's
uh,
not that key. It's not that key. It's not that. Because what it is how you come into the game and how you leave. Because when he left a lot of families and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like deals that he had already, you know what I'm saying, with players and this like tangible shit that was about to happen. And when he left, it kind of disintegrated.
but it didn't have to disintegrate, and that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right, 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 right.
For those players that were coming there for him and expected him to be there, that's just like your boss changing or your company getting a new CEO, or if you move on in football, you getting a new coach. How many times a month, a year do y'all post and have conversations in our chat about coaches switching teams? Like, it's not a new thing. This is not, he didn't
But if the
reinvent
majority,
anybody's wheel. He
but
is
if the majority,
changing jobs.
I feel you. I feel you on that. It's all about the pay, right?
No,
And
it's not necessarily all
no,
about
no,
the
no, no,
pay.
no, no, no. I'm saying like it's a college, and we all went, well, except for you, T, you went to NC State where all the dorms were nice and pretty. Um, uh, so it was like, you know, how yeah, housing. You know what I'm saying? Think about
But again,
the budget.
Tico, I
I feel you.
reiterate, no,
I
no,
feel
no.
you.
I'm not even talking about the budget. I'm talking about, imagine you having to spend, well, how much was his salary there?
Uh, there it was
Six.
okay. No, his salary was $300,000 a year.
He spent $150,000 building out some fucking gym or some shit. Half of his annual salary. Would you spend half of your annual salary for them kids at your school?
If I had
For
the
your
money, yeah,
school,
yeah, yeah.
for your school that has a whole organization behind it to build a library or buy books for kids that needed them. Would you spend half of your annual salary doing that?
The tax write off, yes, I would.
But you don't get the whole $150,000 back in the tax write off.
But
What
it's
I'm
all
saying
gravy.
is he's done nothing wrong
I
as far as Jackson State.
I I'm
This is
not.
people's emotions that are talking this
I
shit right
feel. I
here.
feel you. I feel you. And I'm just saying. You know me. I'm just saying.
Well, was he supposed to stay there
It's the coaches.
forever?
No, 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 no. He wasn't supposed to stay forever. He wasn't. He could have left. I mean, he could leave. I think it's just the exit, the way that he exited out. I think what we need to do is like find somebody like from Jackson State University and like really like sit down and like have a
Oh, I don't care
conversation
that
like yo,
much. I don't
bloom
really,
bloom bloom bloom.
I don't really
Of
care
course you
that
don't.
much. But
Of
what
course you
I'm
don't.
saying
NC
is,
State, dude.
whatever,
You know what I'm
fuck you.
saying?
But
It's the culture.
what
What
I'm
you think?
saying is that given his task, I if I was the coach, I wouldn't announce I'm leaving after this bowl because that completely derails the emotional shit with their players.
Well, actually, that's how coaches normally do it. Okay, normally when a coach is taking a job with another program, it's usually announced. A lot of times, it's announced before their bowl game or after a conference championship game. Everything that he did as it related to taking another job was normal under
Hmm.
normal circumstances. Okay, under
Yeah.
normal, under normal circumstances. I just agree that the emotional investment that everyone put into him taking his job, taking this opportunity at a HBCU, and now leaving after 3 years. A lot of the talk to me is emotional. Trust me, I understand it. I understand it. I mean, look, sorry, at North Carolina Central University, we have a basketball coach, friend of the show, Lavelle Moten, okay, who
Exactly.
for years that
Exactly.
I always look
Yes.
at the possibility of him leaving his
Oh, he's
alma
leaving.
mater
He's
to
going to. I
go,
don't know,
yeah, to go
but
to a bigger program, but at the
yeah,
same time, I would it would not I, I would not
you're
be
gonna be
upset.
upset.
I wouldn't because I know the game.
Hmm.
That's the
Hmm.
whole thing.
And
I
it's
Right.
know
not
the game.
even the game is not exclusive to the college sports. It's the game in general. Like you go
It's
to a job, you
culturally,
start,
man.
you build your. It's not it, but you can still go get your bag
Sure
and make
can.
a more comfortable life for your family
Sure can.
in multiple spaces
And give
and
back.
still be true to the culture.
Sure can.
He has spoken out way more than not no, he hasn't spoken out way more. He was heard way more because of his celebrity and brought plenty attention to HBCU sports. Also, there's the thing of his predecessors. Like, ain't
Right.
don't nobody move up if don't nobody move. So if I want my boss's job, then my boss has to go, and then I get to move up. But if my boss don't never go nowhere, I don't get to go nowhere. So yeah, it's this is
I mean,
emotion, and I get it. But
I mean, shit.
just
We
like
all, you know what
you
I'm saying?
have
We
some
well,
coworkers that
yeah,
you cry when they leave your job, and you have
yeah,
some that you don't.
right. Everybody motherfucker damn wooed and wild, you know what I'm saying? But when Dwayne said, you know what I'm saying, when Whitney about to get married, and Dwayne said, you know what I'm saying, will you, Whitney? Will you? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, yo, yo, yo. He was like, will you? And then motherfucker Whitney mama said, die, Dwayne, that's just die. You know what I'm saying? We was all like, what? So yeah, I feel you.
So look at Reg's comment. Reg says, honestly, I'm surprised Lavelle is still at NCCU, but that's a testament to him and his loyalty. So
Hmm.
that brings into focus why a lot of people are upset with Prime
Upset, right?
because they feel like this
He
is
didn't go there, did he? He wasn't a student, was he?
But you got to
at
understand,
Jackson
like,
State.
you know what
No,
I'm saying? You got to, he knows his worth too. You just gonna fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fall for no okey doke, you know what I'm saying? Deal or no, you know what I'm saying? No
I
other shit.
know a couple of things, and one thing's for sure: nobody is gonna make me feel bad about moving jobs that's gonna quadruple my fucking salary, and I'll have more resources to play with. Like that. I mean, unless I'm, coaching for the Devils football team. Like this, you're not gonna make me feel bad about that
And
at
that
all.
right there, Key,
And and and
and that is why we don't have the Raleigh Bullfrogs anymore. Thinking that way is why we do
but
not
also
have the Raleigh Bullfrogs no more. Look it up, Google it for real. It was real shit. We had
another
a
thing
basketball
is
team.
that another thing is that people have to understand that everybody doesn't want to be a civil rights icon. That's a whole lot of shit to carry on your like it, it's like when people are celebrities, the black collective consciousness, which we've talked about on the show before, wants to make that person take on that responsibility when that person is very well um they're very well contributing in their own way, right? And minimally not depleting the culture, right? They're contributing to the culture, they're contributing to the cause, the collective cause, and not depleting that collective cause. Everybody doesn't want to take on the role of being a boss. Everybody can't take on the role of being a boss because who's going to do the work if everybody's a fucking boss? So I just it is it from an outsider looking in,
Mhm.
it's just super super fucking emotional.
No, understood, understood. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get to our guest?
absolutely.
Okay. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, bringing in, wow, yo, these cats, been down with these cats for years. 20th anniversary, 20th, they got a 20th anniversary coming up next year, and it is time to finally bring them on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nasty Fruit to Straight to Tape. What's up?
Sorry. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, bro, y'all mic is hot as hell.
Damn. Damn.
Your mic is hot. Your mic is hot, sir.
Is it?
Hi.
What's up,
What's
fellas?
up? You can y'all hear us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can hear
yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
y'all. Yeah.
All right,
Intro-
what's up?
Absolutely.
introduce yourselves to the S2T population, please.
Sim Swells, you know what I'm saying? Representing Bull City. Of course, you know me or you don't know me. I don't give a shit. Mr. DOLO the Pro, Dolo Dazzler, aka Smokey the Bear, aka the Black Vic Newman, aka I wish I
Hang,
You know what? Here we go. Here we
hang
go with
on.
this again.
Hold tight. Hold
and,
tight.
and, and I am Travis Brockington, aka the singer, aka Parable, and it's coming soon.
Yeah. I didn't give any my also no.
Yeah, you should. You should have. You probably should have.
Sim Swells with your ball riding shotgun.
Shotgun.
Damn.
Not my mama.
Yeah, too.
Not Red Bread.
You
What's
got me
up,
thinking.
man?
You got me thinking where my
Hello.
mama was last Thursday, nigga.
But look,
See,
man.
you was all in that video, partner. We was watching while y'all was in here. You was all in that video, partner.
Told you, man. Told you.
There
All
you
over it, bro.
go.
Can't
There you
take
go.
him
There you go.
nowhere.
Let me tell you. 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 They had. Let me tell you. They had to frame that prosperity because you know what I'm saying. I'm getting up there in age, so you might as well catch me in my fucking prime. You know what I'm saying? All right, damn. I'm trying to tell you because I don't know.
So how did you put AG down?
You know what, Sam's man? Fuck you, dude.
Y'all ain't know me and Tico were separated at birth.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely.
But look, man, look, Nasty Fruit. It's been what, 20 years since live at the Montas, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, just take us back real quick, man, because look, one, of course, I remember Sim, Sim from his crew. Okay, I remember Dolo just, just being Dolo, that crazy ass blunt smoking cat, that used to make beats around the corner in Brentwood. What brought y'all together, man? What brought y'all together?
All right, let's start this. So the story start back around 92.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with you. So Nasty Fruit was started by me and my homie Wisdom Kenyatta out of Charlotte. So
Kenyatta.
Wisdom, a classic DJ producer, big head down in Charlotte. So we separated. I came up here. My wife, Sean Stiff, my baby, my lady, she live up in Raleigh. So a lot of people know Shonda Brock, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I moved up here with her and I met Skaz. Skaz was the first cat I met. Tico was probably like the third, fourth cat I met when I was up here. And Swells was one of probably like the fifth person I met. And Nasty Fruit kind of started branching off since me and Wisdom had started our thing. He started a whole collective in Charlotte. I started a collective up here. And Swells was one of the first MCs I came to and was like, yo, man, I love your style. I want you to run with what we're doing. And he was down. So about 2002, let's go. We're going to fast forwarding because we went through the Now City thing and everything or whatever. When I came out of Now City and the deal fell through, I wanted to come back to family. So I got Swells and I hollered at Naughty Head Adventure, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Tim Barnwell.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, let's do a Nasty Fruit group and start this thing up in Durham the right way. And from there, we started doing every third Thursday at the Montas in Durham. And that's where the album came from. We were just doing live material and just took the live material that we was taking to the show and actually just did an album. So like we're saying, this will be 20 years next year when we actually start trying to put that album in the street. That was before the internet really started hitting good. We were still pressing CDs and trying to come out the trunk. So it's something different. So for us to release it now after 20 years, it means something different.
It holds up pretty good.
It still holds up pretty good. I mean, it's timeless hip hop. You know what I mean? So that's where we at. That's where that started. So me and this guy been together forever. Brock came in around 2000s, around 2002, 2003, and I've been down with us ever since. He's the baby of the group.
I am, and they make sure I know I'm the baby too.
Because we
Yeah.
some old. Yeah, we some
They
like,
supposed
Trav.
they supposed to, Trav. Okay, that's the way it goes.
We got some
Right?
years on us, so
Long
Trav
in the tooth.
is the baby. The baby. So
let me tell you how underground these dudes is. Like, let me tell you how underground these dudes is. Like, back in those days, like, you know what I'm saying. my money was kind of funny. So you know what I'm saying. So I saw the dudes. You know what I'm saying. I really couldn't. You know what I'm saying. I really couldn't like cop a CD from them back in the day. So that was when LimeWire was out. You know what I'm saying. These niggas so underground. LimeWire didn't they had a shit. You know what I'm saying. So I had to have the motherfucking wine. Had to fucking had yo for real. Like I you know what I'm saying. Had to
Man,
sell.
dude.
I had to
Yo,
go. I
we was
had
out the trunk. Like,
yo.
we was in that time when you had to come out the trunk, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? We was
that's what I'm talking about. Y'all was pushing them out like that, you know what I'm saying? Had to go down on
literally,
New Bern Avenue, had to sell some, you know what I'm saying, some
literally.
platinum. I'm sorry, some plasma. My bad, some plasma. Had to get my plasma. I said some plasma. You know what I'm saying? I think it
You
was like
fucking
75.
superhero.
It
Your
was it was it was it
platform
was
is
it, it was
platinum.
it was 75. It was $75 for the first go round. And you know what I'm saying? I think it's like 30 after you go at some more. I don't know. All I know is there might be clones around. But all I know is I got your CD and I was like, yo, y'all motherfuckers is nasty and you fucking fruity and shit. Not like fruity like gay, but like fruity like, you know what I'm saying? Your shit is fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Nasty fruit, yo. I get you, yo. I like it, yo. I love it.
Oh
This
man.
dude, this
Oh
dude.
wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah,
whatever.
man.
yo, okay. Now, of course, you mentioned the the fallen soldier of the crew,
Yes, sir.
Timothy Barnwell, aka the
Yeah.
Naughty-Headed Avenger.
My friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, look, talk, just share with the people how great of an MC he was. Someone that we lost way, way, way too, way too soon in this game.
Oh, he was incredible. He actually, when I think about it, he picked like 80% of the beats on the album. Like
Mhm.
he was intricate in the process and the creative process. He would always he'd be the one to say, "Hey, we need to use this beat to rap off of." If we were sitting around listening to whatever, he'd be the one, or he'd come to us after listening to a BCD and be like, "We need to write a song off this beat. We need to write a song off that beat." He was real intricate in that part. He just, and there was times where he would come and say, "Well, I don't know, my verse wasn't as strong in this." We'd be like, "You crazy," or he'd be like, "Well, it's time for you to write a hook for this." I don't know if I could. He was very humble. If you knew him, he
Mhm.
was so humble. He never wanted to be the biggest guy in the room. But if you know him, he was the
Yeah.
biggest guy in the
Right.
Yep.
room.
Yep.
Always,
Yep.
always,
Absolutely.
always.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Naughty was the heart of our group, and he was the heart of Riley in a sense.
he
Like
hmm
this
was.
dude
hmm
connected point to a lot of heads in Raleigh.
He
Mhm.
was
So
very intricate in
it,
us connecting with Rob. He
it,
was. He
he,
was
he
very.
he just had a lot. He was everybody's best friend. That's the best way to put it. If you
Yep.
if
That's
you
a good. That's good.
if you knew Naughty, he made you feel like you was his best friend, and
Boy,
he
that
did that to
smile, boy.
Yeah.
everybody. He did that
hmm
to
That smile,
everyone.
boy.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And,
Like
Wow.
Yeah.
and the way he passed was so shocking.
Yeah.
hmm
Nobody saw that coming. Nobody.
Right.
It was hard to
Nobody.
believe.
It was hard to
You know what I'm
believe. It was
saying?
impossible to even fathom
Yeah.
of happening.
Absolutely.
Let
It
me tell
was
you,
like,
man.
nah, not him.
I was in Virginia, and they y'all somebody I don't even remember who it was called us and told us because my ex husband knows him very well too,
Mhm.
and it was like we had to like put the kids to bed early and just like sit and chill
Yeah. Yeah.
for a
Unbelievable.
minute. Yeah.
let's, let's say this for I'm gonna keep it short for the people who listen that might not know. Naughty was a victim of a home invasion,
Mhm.
and the guy tied him up and shot him and left him for dead.
hmm
So uh, it took the wind out of our sails. And like normally, like when you hear things or situations like that with
Mm-hmm.
crews or hip hop, and we're just in hip hop in general, you get
Yep.
that's rally. You see the t-shirts and you see, what I'm saying, everybody come up. But for us, it was the opposite. Like
hmm
like I said, it was the heart of us. It kind of killed our momentum. It killed everything that we was moving because it was like he was the push for what we were doing. Like
And it
we
was
were at
working.
his, like I say, at that point, like I said, we was already in our 30s deep, you know what I mean, and was still going. And this guy was that gas. Like when we was like, man, I think we're done. And he's like, no, man, come on. Nah, you know what I mean? Let's do
Like Johnny
this.
was
We got
dope.
this. You know what I mean? So we took a hit. We took a hit, and
Yeah,
I
I
can
mean,
honestly say we just
Yeah,
didn't
it
recover.
was
well.
let me
devastating.
tell you though. Let me tell you though. You just
We
didn't
didn't
take a hit,
recover
man.
well.
You just
The
didn't
hip
take a
hop
hit,
community,
man.
there was a couple
Yeah,
heads that let us know. You know what I mean?
yeah. You
They
just
said,
didn't
"Yo,
take a hit, man. You didn't take a hit like the hip hop in Raleigh took a whole hit. Like it was a standstill because he wasn't just like that. Because y'all in Durham, but when he was still doing Raleigh hip hop shit. So you would,
Yeah.
it was nothing
And
to
then
see
they
him at a
put him
show. It was nothing to see him at a spot at Kings or to
Yeah.
see him at what I'm saying another spot. You know what I'm
Tigo,
saying?
And for
Doing
Tigo,
his
me,
thing,
and for
bro.
Tigo.
me, when I was
Yo,
working at the
Go ahead.
radio station, it was nothing for me to look up and see Naughty, walking the hallways, coming up to
What,
see DV or
what was
just
the
come
song?
hang out or whatever.
Was that his name of his crew? They was with
no, the trees,
Trees of a
No,
different
Trees of a
soil.
different
soil,
soil.
Yeah,
soil,
trees of a
right?
different soil.
the
Wow.
trees.
Tigo,
Yo,
do
yo, what's
you
up, B?
remember that time that
Here we go.
the
Here we go.
yo check this yo
Here we
no
go.
no I'll make it quick. I'll make it quick. Lost Boys had a show in town.
No, here we go.
Freaky
Here we
Tide
go.
could not make the show, and
Yeah,
Naughty was on
Naughty.
stage sitting in for
Singing
Freaky
that,
Tide
yeah,
and
yep,
hit
yep, sure did.
everything to
Yep,
the
yep.
T.
That's how we got backstage.
That
That's
was
how we
him.
got
That's
backstage.
him.
Yep.
He
That
got
was him.
backstage,
Yep.
and
That
Naughty
was
jumped
him.
on that bench, was doing that shit. Yo, let me tell you, bro,
Hey,
that
for
shit
the
was
love of
fucking
the game,
phenomenal, yo.
man. That dude
That
gonna
shit was
do it for the love
phenomenal,
of the
yo.
game,
That
man.
nigga,
He gonna
that
get
shit
you
phenomenal.
there where you need to fit in, man.
Yo,
Rest well,
Mr.
friend.
Peace
yes,
Naughty.
sir.
We
Yeah,
still
Most
to this
definitely,
day we do a night shot whenever all of the
most
crew
definitely,
get together,
Easy.
man. We
most
have to
definitely,
honor
yo.
man whenever we see each other. Because we only together because of him.
Yeah,
And
most
we
definitely, yo.
get in our head. Like if it wasn't for his heart driving us, man, we wouldn't be doing what we still doing right now.
Now
Yo,
speaking
let me
of
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Like on some real shit. Your beats joint, your beatbox joint you got going on.
woo,
Yo, let me
yeah,
tell you,
yeah,
son.
yeah.
Oh, the
Yo, let me tell
boombox.
you,
Yes, the
the
boombox,
boombox, yeah,
the
the
boombox,
boombox
yes,
joint, the
yes,
boombox
yes.
joint. I'm sorry, but the boombox joint, yo, the boombox
My
joint.
big ass boombox.
Yo, on the low, like that last motherfucker that be looking at your shit to be liking that be me. That's me. That's me. That's me. I be like, yo, I be sitting there listening. I be like, this motherfucker right here is
Thank you, sir.
tripping,
Thank you,
and I
sir.
love it. I love it.
Thank
I
you,
Yes,
sir.
love
It's
it.
for
yes,
the
yes.
culture, man. It's for the culture,
The
man.
crazy
Yeah,
thing about
man.
that is he Dolo always been doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
When we come over here to hang out,
it's
he'll just
nothing for him to do that.
get on the turntable and play like that and we just chilling.
I
Like we
think he
was
still
just
got a couple of my records over there.
all he did was just start recording it and
Present
let
it to
the
the
rest
world.
of y'all hear it. But he always been on it like that. Like just like y'all hearing it.
Yeah,
He always been on it. Anybody tell you that? He always been on it like that. Like just us just sitting
We
around.
music
chilling.
lovers around here, man.
Yeah.
We music lovers. You know what I mean? So we keep the vibe flowing. So I just turned around and me and the missus decided to go ahead and record it and put the vibe on tape. You know what I mean? I hope everybody can feel it. So
Dope.
every
yeah,
Friday,
Man,
man, it ain't gonna stop. We at like 31 right now, and I'm deep in the tank. I got about
good.
2-3 already set up, man. The boombox is big, man. My big ass boombox show, YouTube,
Big ass
SoundCloud, check us, man. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm always running through. And I'm telling all NC hip hoppers right now, if y'all got some hot shit, hit me up. I'll put it on the boombox, man.
I'm gonna sing you some of my baby songs.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing you some of my baby songs.
Come on.
That's
You
not
gotta
hard
be
at
ready.
all. You can't
But I'm
say
a
that. You
rocker.
can't say
You know,
that. You
I'm
can't say it
rocking
like
now.
that. You can't say that, kid. You can't say that. You can't why you say that shit like that. You be like,
He's
I'm
my
gonna sing you some.
baby,
I know, but you can't say that.
and I'm gonna sing you some of my
You
baby
can't
songs.
say that, yo.
I'm
You
gonna put
gotta be like, yo. You gotta be like, yo.
you.
I'm gonna sing yo. Be like, I'm gonna sing you. You be like, yo. You be like, I'm gonna sing you some shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Hey yo,
know?
hey yo,
That's
hey
what I'm
yo,
singing my baby
hey,
shit.
hey
You know
yo,
what
yo,
I'm saying?
my kid, yo, his name is Cardigan. He's a rapper, producer.
Okay, that sound better.
He's
That
got a
sound
couple of
better.
EPs out.
That
You know what I'm
sound
saying?
better.
There you go. There you
I'll shoot you
go.
the links
Sell
of
that
the
shit.
songs. You know what I'm saying?
Sell that
I,
shit.
I,
Sell
Yeah,
that shit.
thank
That's
you.
what I'm
That
talking
sound
about. That's what I'm talking about.
that sound a whole lot better. You know that whole my baby shit.
Hey, T.
Yo.
See, I want to address something that you were saying real quick earlier though,
What's up?
because you was like we in Durham, so we was like we didn't really feel the connection. Like Durham niggas come to Raleigh.
Boy, what you think y'all did?
So we in Raleigh. We feel all that. We see what not doing. Now
Sister
Raleigh
Rhonda?
niggas don't really come to Durham like that.
Please,
I
preach.
did.
Please,
I
preach.
Where was that?
did.
Where, no,
Durham
excuse
niggas.
me. Excuse me.
Hey, Dolo,
Excuse
please
me.
preach, brother.
Excuse me.
Keep doing deception. But
I
let's
did.
go with what it is. Raleigh cats got a thing about coming to Durham. And when one of y'all show up, I make sure I let y'all know. Ooh, you in Durham. What in the world is going on right now?
We stayed in Durham.
I
We
mean,
stayed
yeah.
in Durham.
Look,
We might as well have had an apartment in
yeah,
Durham.
yeah,
Durham.
look.
I
I was.
know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
I was getting ready to say, man.
Look,
Oh.
Keish, look, Keish, you know we done partied. You know we done
Yep.
been at the spots. We been at the
Yep.
Slum Village party. You,
Mhm.
come on, man. You know who I'm
Yo.
talking to.
Big
You know
up
what
to
I'm
Back
talking
yo,
way
rest
long
in
time
peace,
ago.
I'm talking
rest
to
in
Raleigh.
peace to Sister Rhonda,
Yeah,
man.
Chapel Hill,
Definitely,
Chapel
man.
Hill is no problem. Tell they, hey, cats
Chapel
to go
Hill.
straight down. You know
Go
what I'm
straight
saying?
I go to the Cat's Cradle in Carborough and I go home. I don't fuck around with Chapel Hill.
Look, Chapel Hill was safe ground. Chapel Hill was neutral.
Yep.
Chapel Hill was
Yep.
neutral.
Yep.
Chapel Hill was neutral. That's where you got the KRS ones, the Roots, and all, everybody was neutral. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
But let Duke have a free show on the yard.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let Duke
Let's
have
not
a free
forget
show
about
on
them
the
Duke
yard.
shows.
Show up then,
Yeah.
Do you
let's not
mean
forget
the
about them Duke
Roots?
shows.
The Roots free shows?
I
The
see
Roots?
everybody. You know what I'm saying? But enough of that. Enough of that. I ain't gonna
Most definitely.
Well, look, gentlemen, what should we expect? Okay, now that the fact that y'all back together, what should we expect coming up next?
All right. So after my birthday, we did the birthday. Tico was in the building, battled my son on the stage. You know what I mean? Like it was some other stuff.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? So
I was there
yeah,
too.
you know, I got to mention that. Like Tico done took my boy on the floor. Like, come on, let's go. But you know what I mean? Old school to the death. You know what I mean?
Come here, little boy. Let me show you something real quick. Come here, boy.
Listen.
You ain't doing nothing but the hucklebuck. Let me show you what
Hey,
you're
I
doing.
think y'all see Tico as this comedian or whatever, but he is a floor master.
Word
And
up,
he is
yeah.
ready to show y'all what the floor do at any time.
Oh, we
You know
seen
what I
it.
mean?
Everybody who watches seen it because we seen the video and he in there doing that on the video.
No.
First of all,
Dominate the video again. There go that
Yo.
puffy shit. There go that puffy shit.
First of all, I would like to take the fuck you off of Sims and put that right on you. Fuck you, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So all right, so from the summer, that was the official like relaunch.
Uh-huh.
So infinitemusic.com is where we have all of the old school albums that we released. So me and Scams put out an album, Full Circle, The Beginnings. That's on the website. The Live from the Montage is on the website. And we did a mixtape, and it was probably the only mixtape in North Carolina where we featured nothing but North Carolina artists. And that was called The Genesis. So all of that is on infinitemusic.com. And so in the future, as we moving, this past Friday that just passed, Wisdom Kenyatta dropped Soul Frequency Part 2. That's available on all platforms, so check that out. It's an instrumental beat joint, crazy. That bangers, you know, they're nothing but bangers. We got some young cats that I don't want to talk too much about, but you know what I mean. The future of Fruit is coming, and then my man Brock is gonna be putting out something in April. Like we're looking for an April release.
Finally.
Spring release.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
And it should be pretty incredible. Oh, we're kidding. That's gonna
It's
be
gonna be
incredible.
awesome.
Oh my God, it's gonna be
awesome. Right now
incredible.
we're about 7 deep, and I can tell y'all right now it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Me, Sims, and Dolo. Me, Sims, and Dolo. We got a banjo. We doing an album together. We doing banjo, ukuleles, and
You know, I
and
just bought a
yodeling.
violin. You know, I just
And
bought a
yodeling.
violin from the thrift store. Can you use that?
That's too gangster right there. We
I will
doing
be playing the Cypher
ukuleles.
slap.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just in
the
time,
cyber
buddy.
slap.
Everybody's
If you don't know what that is, look for it. If you don't know what it is, go to Google. The virus slap. I'll be playing
Yo.
the virus slap.
I
Yo,
like it.
Fiber slap.
just have me and Rob do the intro and the shit'll be fire.
And it's
Yeah.
fire breathing dragons.
You
You
already
know what I
know.
mean?
Okay.
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
Y'all
that's
let
niggas
what we
y'all
just
do
take.
it.
You just keep leaving
I
me
got
out. It's fine.
a big joint coming
But
out.
you got the violin. That's why you ain't on.
I'm not
you on
playing the violin. I was
you
just
know.
going to give it to Tico because I
I'm
can't
just
play.
saying you.
Oh.
You
He should be
Yeah,
playing
I
the
thought you were gonna be
kazoo.
up there with the violin.
Yeah, the kazoo.
And-
The kazoo,
Keisha played
yeah.
the kazoo.
He
And
should be playing
The
the
kazoo.
The
Fuck
accordion.
it.
Straight
I
up
can do that. I
kazoo.
think I can do that.
Doing that.
Keisha, you
Kazoo.
could play the little finger symbols, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Word.
There you go.
Yeah, like
There
that,
you
like
go.
that, like that.
Yes. Thank you, Robert.
Yo,
Thank
man.
you.
Yo, let me tell you,
Yep.
like, on some real shit, though. On some real shit, because, you know what I'm saying, we all fuck around with each other like that because we all know each other like this. And probably, like, the audience probably don't realize, yo, what the fuck these motherfuckers talking about?
What are they talking about?
But on some real hip-hop shit, man. On some real hip-hop shit, man. Like, you all have always kept it, like, 100. And, you know what I'm saying, you always been true to who you are and how the shit moves, right? And I've always respected that, and you know what I'm saying, I love you all for that. You know,
Tico, I'm glad
keep,
you
you know what I'm
saw
saying?
that, man. I thank you for it.
You
We
know,
foundate ourselves off the elements, man.
Right.
We foundate ourselves off of the elements of hip hop, and we try to push that through the music and live. Our performance is probably more important than the studio. Like what we do in the studio, we kind of make sure that it's what we're gonna do on stage. Period. So we're a performance group. We know that, and we push our music forward as that. So if it ain't about the mic, the turntables, the damn grab part, and we still get on that damn floor too. You know that, Tico. We get on that floor. If Fruit show up at a party, we come in to sweat. You understand that? We got our towels in the back pocket.
Word up.
And if the DJ right, we gonna make it go all night. You know what I mean? So make sure that. Tico, I still got one for you. You try to go from a boy, I got a battle for you.
You better be glad I was busy that night. I didn't even see that.
Nick,
And I seen I would have
I'm
stepped
about
on the floor with you, partner. Understand that, dog. I saw the video. I was like, oh, I missed that. Yeah, I wanted some of that.
Coming for you. Fruit gonna come in and give y'all. We gonna go ahead and battle cry that shit. Battle cry.
All right.
Who up?
So already said, I already said, Fruit versus Tico. That's content. So we're gonna have to do it. What's up? You want to do it?
Yes,
What's
sir.
up?
We ready. Hey, the camera's gonna be ready. The camera's gonna be there. I know Tico's gonna be ready.
Sponsored by Icy Hot and Tiger Bomb.
Yeah. So
No,
I was gonna say,
no.
I'll
We
bring
need
the
to-
Bengay. I'll bring the Bengay, motherfucker. I'll bring the Bengay.
Look,
Okay.
hey, whoever do any
Epsom
floor
salt.
work
Epsom
or
salt.
aerial business wins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo, woo.
Whoever takes it to the floor or goes to the air first wins.
That's all you gotta
We don't
do.
do that no
Exactly.
more.
You know I'm
My
saving
body
my
don't do that no
energy
more.
for that one time. I only got one Yayukit, nigga. I only got one Yayukit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that bitch, yo. I'm gonna say that motherfucker. What was that joint? What was that joint on that Damon Wayne's joint? My family, my wife and kids. When he had the battle of Cat Williams and shit.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
do the triple
That shit
birdie
was
bye.
hilarious.
The triple birdie
But
bye.
nigga, you
Triple
went to
bye bye birdie.
Yeah,
when you
triple
went
bye
to,
bye birdie. There it is. The triple
when
bye
you
bye
were in
birdie.
Paris and you did the beat, you danced with the B-boys in Paris. Your ass almost didn't make it home because you
And
was
yeah,
so
pretty much.
Yo, I'm
Locked
telling
up.
you, son.
Pretty much. Good one. Check that out on our YouTube channel. Nasty Fruit. Thank you
Fruit.
for coming through the Straight to Tape. Please come back.
fam.
Yeah, because I know you guys got a lot of stuff coming next year, and
Hey,
bring it
next
over
year we
here.
explode.
Bring it over here.
We exploding. We'll definitely come back through. You know what I mean? This boy here got something to talk about.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This boy got something to talk
All
about.
right. Yeah, about time. About time,
Yeah,
fam.
it's
That's all I'm gonna say.
I
okay?
received that. Yeah, but it's coming.
Hey,
It's
yeah,
gonna
we've
be-
been hearing that from a lot of cats. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and put the focus in.
Yeah.
April is the date. Understand? And
That's
Brock
what's
is
up,
about to
Trey.
show y'all what he really do for fruit. You know what I mean? It's about to be
That's what's
ugly.
up,
It's
Trey.
about to
That's
be
what
Yeah.
I'm
ugly.
talking about. That's what
You
we're
know?
talking about.
I was about to your trial, about to put you in.
Hey,
I was about to put you in the
here's the
limelight,
straight
motherfucker.
tape.
Yeah, do that shit,
Here's the
son. Do
straight
that.
tape. Let me go ahead and get that up, man. It's for the culture. I love what y'all doing, man. Keep
Thank
it up.
you.
Don't
Thank you.
stop. Understand? Don't stop.
Thank
Mm.
you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, nasty, nasty fruit.
Fruit, bitch.
Damn.
Woo!
Ooh,
Man, yo. You know something? I'm glad he said for the culture, okay? Because I love we finally had nasty fruit on the show, but I'm glad he said for the culture because uh, this Saturday, uh, a definite for the culture event, okay?
Absolutely.
Definitely a for the culture event, and so this is what's going on Saturday. Uh, right here, a giant jam called whatever presents vibes and stuff. A night of a tribe called Quest featuring music provided by Jerobi of a tribe called Quest, and uh, of course, friend of the show. You know him, and you know him because he got 100,000 different motherfucking names.
Oh,
But we
wait, let
go,
me do it. Finn Don the DJ.
ladies and gentlemen, Finny in St. Omer. What's up, Finn?
What's going on? I just want to apologize because usually when I'm on the show, my audio is 100%, but I'm on my
Nigga. Nigga.
all my
You
equipment is
do
in my
you do
office.
realize I have the power to X people out of this stream. You about to get X'd out because your mic is hot as hell. You sound great, by
Did
the
You
I
way.
do, you
did
do,
I
you
not
do.
Yes,
just
you
say
sound
I
great.
apologize? My mic is usually pristine.
It
There he
is. You sound
go.
great. That's what
This
I'm
is not
saying.
pristine. This is
Lord, let me hold on. Remove from stream. Okay, no. What up? What
what's
up? What
going
up?
on. Of course, my son wants to come. No, go. I told you to
Oh,
go
tell him to come on. Tell him to come on.
over there.
Straight to Taylor of the kids. What's up, man?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
man. But yeah, it's going down December 10th. In Raleigh at Transfer Co. or Jam Co. whatever presents Vibes and Stuff, a night of Tribe Called Quest featuring yours truly and Jerobi of a Tribe Called Quest. It's going to be incredible, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. And to
Yeah.
I'm
say
excited.
this party started on Facebook. Like I just put out a
Yeah,
post.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I just
Yep,
put out a
yep.
post just to check the temperature, just to see if there was any questions out there that would be interested in a Tribe Called Quest party. It started off by being a house party at Candace's house. Then
Yep.
it got escalated to a DM from uh the poorhouse, pardon me, from the poorhouse, and then that's when it was just me DJing. Then Jerobi's assistant hits me and was like, "Yo, why don't you get Jerobi to DJ?" And I'm like, "Man, I ain't got no Jerobi money." Then she was like, "Nah, it's not gonna be that expensive." And then she sent me the numbers. So then I sent it to my mans in them, and they was like, "Let's do it." Then we took it to transfer code, and that party basically became something within what 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a very short time because I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember commenting like yes we need this, and then the
Yeah,
next day or so it was like, oh, it's a whole fucking party. Okay,
yeah,
all right,
like
it's a whole fucking
It
thing. It's a
was
whole fucking
barely
event.
24 hours, man. It
yeah,
was
because
barely 24
I
hours.
originally had the date at the poorhouse first, but again, that was before Jerobi was like cemented to the equation. But then I gave them an opportunity, the venue. I gave them an opportunity to take the bill, but they was like, they don't want to put up all that money. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, it's cool. They was just like, can we just do it with you? And I'm like, nah. it's like, you know what?
Do you
I'm
not know who he
I'm
is? Like, what the
cool.
fuck?
I'm cool. I did a lot for the culture, but this is Jerobi, son. This is tribe. I got it. We got to do this. We got to follow through 100% now. So, the good folks, transfer. It was like, yo, we'll take the bill. And I was like, you gonna pay? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, let's do it. And 24 hours later, I had a flyer. When Fitted DJ's involved, things move. Just wait till the next one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
I'm gonna be there.
Let's get past and enjoy this one.
Oh yeah.
First.
Nah,
So,
yeah.
yo, so drop the
Oh,
time. Yeah.
Mr. Reasonable.
Hey, look, drop the time, everybody. What time? What time is this soiree kicking off, man?
Listen, it starts at 7 o'clock on the dot, not 7:01, not 7:05, not 7:09. 7 o'clock on the dot. Y'all better walk in because the music gonna be playing immediately, and then it turns up at 8 o'clock, and then
Turn up.
it gets even higher at 10 when Jerobi hits the stage. So y'all want to be there. Y'all don't want to miss not one song because I put together the set list last night. It's special. It almost made me drop a tear because I was like, it brought back so much nostalgia and that feeling of this thing of ours. You know what I'm saying? When it all made sense in that one moment, that one era, when it all made sense because we was getting everything at the same time at high quality. You know, again, not to really diminish what's going on now. I'm not one of them, but it's just this was for us because this was our time. So I'm not to say our time is better than anybody else's time because every generation is going to have their own time. But
our time is better
us,
than anybody else's time.
But
I said it.
But for us, this is going to be incredibly special, and it's going to bring you back to the Jan Sport era. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I might have a flat top in full effect on Saturday. You never know, but it's going to be special.
Oh, is this a dress up party?
If you look.
Look, I'm already
it can be that.
I'm already cleaning off my my suede Adidas. I already got the fat laces on them. I'm gonna be there. So
yeah, so this is definitely going to be something for the culture for real because again, just by seeing how fast this snowballed into a real thing from the Facebook post shows you this is going to be incredible. So like, yeah, I really don't want to miss it. And I've been seeing a lot of reposts and, the people that I don't even know, there's like, yeah, rain, snow or hail, I'm going. I'm like, I don't even know who you are, but I'll see you there. Like, you're not even on my radar of friends. Like you're not even following me. How did you get the flyer? But you know what? You got it. I see you there. So, it's going to be a house party. Just, come get ready to dance, get ready to sing along. It's one of them. This is not just let's just watch the DJ. Man, look, man, don't even look at the stage.
Tico, bring an extra towel.
This is vibes.
I'm bringing an extra shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Extra shirt, extra
party.
Towel.
You know what I'm saying?
Right behind the DJ booth, right beside Finn. I'm putting on my, you know what I'm saying? Back
and
how you do.
And it's even more special because I made it all ages. So if you want to bring your kids to come enjoy this,
bring my babies.
I'm trying to tell you because again, we are passing down a legacy of music. So yeah.
It would not be good to bring any toddlers or younger because when they fall asleep, you gotta go home. Leave. Then you gotta go home. Then you gonna miss the shit. You be like, ah, dang, I gotta take my damn baby home.
Right.
And shit.
But
be mad. So be mindful of the children that you bring with you in the
so
age group.
once I got the okay to make it all ages, it was even better for me because I'm like, I wasn't 21 when I heard Tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a youngin', and I want the youngins of today just to be introduced to it. Again, they don't have to fully absorb it the way we did because this is something that wasn't a part of their time. But it's up to us to continue to pass down the history, the legacy, and let everybody know what was here before you. You know what I'm saying? And just to give them a better appreciation of what they have now. So, I mean, and that's one way, even like our generation has to introduce our music to them, to this generation now. It's like we're not just trying to show y'all, oh, we was far more superior, but it's like, I want you to have a better appreciation and hold on to your heroes now, because the way we look at it from the outside looking in, their artists is just like a Kleenex napkin. Like it's good for a moment and they throw them away. And it's like, what happened? I thought that was your man.
Who are your legends? Like, who are your legends going to be? But I mean, if you think about it, we didn't really we knew good music, yes, but Like that whole legend, because you have a young child. Perry's next, then me, Tico, Rob. Our kids are 20 and up.
Hmm.
So
Y'all could drink
at
with your
that age
kids.
of those kids, like the 20, like at college age, we weren't thinking like, yo, this person is going to be a legend. That legendary status comes from age and wisdom. So now,
Right.
after we've lived all our lives and we've listened to tons of more music, know that who you call your legend is your legend, and this is why.
But
But
the thing was,
in the moment,
we
yeah,
appreciated what we had. It wasn't even about who was a legend.
yes,
When Nas
yep,
came out, we didn't call Nas a legend. We was like, yo, this is, I got to keep listening to this.
Hmm.
This is
yep,
about to
yep,
be
yep.
something incredible.
But
You know
they
what I'm
feel the
saying?
same way too. They have those artists that they like are anticipating. Oh, it's only and it's only been a year. Oh, he hasn't come out with anything in a year. She hasn't come out with anything
And they
in a
forget about
year.
him. They forget
Yeah,
about him a lot
yeah, yeah,
faster
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And that's the thing. And that's the, I want them to hold on to, like, give their generation of artists, give them a shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like, who knows if Ice Spice is gonna follow up? Like, she just might have it. She might
She
not. But
may,
it's
she
like,
may. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, don't just throw them away after like 2 weeks. Like, come
But I
on.
I
don't
mean,
think
you
I
know
don't.
how
I
now
really
some of
don't
them get
think
on
it's.
it.
I really don't think it's any different now than it was then, as far as that's concerned. Because
Nah,
there's
it
plenty of
definitely is.
motherfuckers that I was on
But think about it.
and then wasn't on.
But there was more of that you were really on. It was like
Yeah.
the scale was different. The scale
But
was different. I mean, like,
so we judge, and this is a whole. I argue with grumpy old hip hop dudes on the internet on a regular basis, right? So, not saying you're one at all, but you're judging the now as different as the now is way different from the now between your parents and you, right? Our
right.
kids now is way there's so much more stuff, technology and all these other things.
Hmm.
But we can't put our golden era brain on the now, but so much.
All right. You know what?
There's so many additional factors, so much more technology.
Okay.
Tastes changed over time, and I think the taste between golden era and now is
But
way bigger than the jump. And
remove
it's
golden
not
era
just
out of it. Remove
okay.
golden era out of it. Remember, the internet hit, and it was still solid artists out. When 50 came out, the internet was going. After that, even up to Drake. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying? Like, you gotta think about it. Like, things were moving just as fast as it was now.
mm-hmm.
So like the only major difference was this. That's the only major
Right.
difference. But
It,
you know what I'm saying? But the way music was coming out even 10 years ago, we still had somebody that actually was still a mainstay. You still had your Waynes, you still had, if you want to count Nicki, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still had those who were mainstays that weren't
mm-hmm,
just flash in the pan, that was just like, okay, they're in one and out. Now, of course, we
mm-hmm,
still had those. Every era had the one hit wonders. Every era had those. It was like, okay, that was a
mm-hmm.
good song and they're gone. But now it's more of the one hit wonders. They in and they out, and there's less and less
I think
of
it's
the
because of the
mainstays.
yeah,
You
and
know
it's
what I'm saying?
because these people, because of the internet, because of mobility, information mobility, they're able to create these small as they may be, they're able to create these tiny fan bases that
Mhm.
really didn't proliferate during our time
Yeah.
or that period you're talking about back.
Now,
Um,
before we jump
everybody
down,
got a fan on the internet.
before we jump down a rabbit hole, because I smell one coming. Finn, tell him again. Tell him again what we got going on Saturday.
December 10th, in the year of our Lord of 2022, a Jam Corps Whatever presents Vibes and Stuff, a night of a Tribe Called Quest, music provided by Jerobi of a Tribe Called Quest and Finn the DJ of a Jam Corps Whatever. Get your tickets right now. You can click the link. You probably see the flyer. You can actually go to goldeneramusicinc.com and see a Jam Corps Whatever. You can click that link and you can buy your tickets right now. They're $20 in advance and $25 at the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, Finn the DJ. Join him. Well, Phineas St. Omer, Donovan Duvall. You
Sean
know
Donovan.
him. Yeah, Sean Don,
Donovan.
him.
AKA the homie.
Exactly. Make sure you
Just look up the
join.
phone book.
Yeah, make sure you join him this Saturday. At Transfer. And look, you'll see straight to tape there. If you see us, yo, just say what's up, Finn. Thank you for coming through. We
Appreciate
will
Don't talk
y'all.
to
see
me.
you.
What's up,
Don't
We
man?
will
talk to
see
me.
you on Friday.
All
All
right,
right.
I'll see y'all.
Saturday,
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 Saturday, Saturday, Saturday.
Saturday,
Roller
Saturday.
skating,
All right,
roller
Friday,
skate
bro.
jam.
Friday, you be
Later,
there by your
later.
damn self, brother.
Right.
All right, homie.
Where's everybody?
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, yet another fantastic straight to tape show. We want to thank Nasty Fruit for coming through. We want to
Woo-hoo.
thank the homie Phineas St. Omer coming through. Make sure you look. You ain't doing nothing. You want to hear some good Tribe Called Quest music, and you want to see Jerobi from a Tribe Called Quest spinning. Join us at Transfer. Okay.
doubt.
Remember, you can catch Straight to Tape here Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you're following us on our social media platforms. Okay, guys, how should we end the show? Should we end the show by playing our normal outro, or should we end the show by looking at Tico again in the AG video?
No, we can't look at Tico again.
Good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's what
Hey,
I
yo,
needed to hear. What, Tico?
let me tell
What?
you something, man.
When you say, let me tell you something, it's like a 10-minute story.
Ho, ho, ho. Is that Santa Claus or a pimp doing count?
We will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus
We are
Christ.
out.